One interesting conversation I was having with my friend recently is how we lose courage after we've experienced so much of loss. And I'm relating it to the About 30 series. And one of the reasons why I started this About 30 series is I see a lot of people in their 30s who have lost some sort of steam in pursuing their career, in pursuing certain milestones, certain decisions they've laid bare since they were in their 20s. Welcome once again to your Kairos Brunch podcast. My name is Joseph Okumuide, your go-to career coach, leading you in conversations around growth, career, and business. Courage is action, not noise. Oftentimes, a lot of us make a lot of noise, write about the things that we want to do without necessarily knowing that courage is about action. Courage is one of the most understood words we use. We picture bold leaps, loud declarations, dramatic risk. We write the ideas down. We talk about it on social media. But real courage is usually quiet. Courage is action, informed by knowledge and possibility. I want to ask you a question today, and I want you to think deeply. Be fair to yourself. Are you thinking of possibilities, or you are afraid of the risk that comes with taking decision? The truth is that it is not blind confidence. It is a careful commitment. Courage says, let me test this, not jump the test. Your feet in the water before the dive. Questions before assumptions. Curiosity before certainty. Growth that lasts is rarely seen. It's incremental. I want us to reflect on these words today. That is important for you and I to go at our pace. We have to make a decision, and we have to come into that self-realization, that self-awareness of where we are at this time. How can I grow my pace? That sentence alone frees you from so many things. Your timing doesn't need to impress anyone. Your journey does not need to look urgent to be meaningful. What matters is alignment, not speed. In your 30s, you would try as much as possible to run and keep running. But I want us to think about alignment, not speed. Because whether it is 6 years to 40, 4 years to 40, or 8 years to 40, the truth about it is that the 40 will finally come. So it's not much of the speed that we put into it. It's much more of alignment. How are we aligned towards where we want to be at the next decade? Think of courage like a small muscle. Every small action strengthens it. So if you take courage to start to beat certain habits that consumes you, if you take courage to build yourself, a lot of us mask our growth with things that are not growing. For instance, some of us think that we are growing. Some of us would jump on podcasts and speak about how many books we've read. But in fairness, most of us have not actually read books. Most of us have not actually gone through the fire that we're encouraging people in their 20s to go through. So I want us to be true to ourselves. One of the things that I want us to be courageous about is the courage to speak truth to ourselves. That each measurable steps build trust with yourself. Wherever you can measure, whatever trust you're able to build, whatever step you're able to take, there's a way that it builds trust with you. You don't become brave overnight. You become brave by keeping small promises. What small promises are you keeping to yourself? I would go on a 7 days fast. Are you keeping those promises to yourself? I will stop procrastinating. Are you keeping those promises to yourself? And every time you act with intention instead of fear, you enforce something quietly that you can handle what comes next. Courage isn't loud, it is consistent. And consistency is what carries you forward, is what moves you from step 1 to 2. So wherever you want to become, or whatever you want to become in your 30s, it starts with courage in the little things. I want us to reflect on that courage in the little things. Let us stand strong and be courageous in taking giant steps in small things. Show up loudly in the little things. You want to go on a date? Show up loudly. Take the courage to speak your mind. Take the courage to speak your truth. Be true to your own self. Man, woman, Be true to yourself. This is not the decade where you want to lie to yourself, you want to lie about your finances. If you are broke, be courageous to ask for help. If you are not getting traction in your career, be courageous to ask for help. There is this myth that when you get to your 30s, you get a lot of things figured out. On my journey as being a career coach, I have seen a lot of people who figured out their 20s very well and got into their 30s and became very stuck. They became stuck in one career decision. They became stuck because of fear. They became stuck because things were not just looking like it was planned, right? And so I want us to critically look at being true to our noble selves. Please be true to yourself. Discern and determine what exactly or where exactly are you at this time, and try to start building from there. It is very important, and that's the only way we can truly achieve a meaningful 30. Thank you so much for listening once again. If you have questions, you can always shoot me an email. Let us talk about it. It's important for you and I to get that courage, to find that courage to move ahead, to move forward. And I'll catch you on the next podcast. Do enjoy the rest of your productive day. Cheers.